I don't know. I don't know what the settings are. I don't know if this is public or private. It's like my brain just like fries to operate everything on a touchscreen device, or like there's like I'm glitching, like I am the glitch in the system, like trying to interact with um other systems, and like it's, I don't know, it's like the screen sickness, it's it's pre-seizure symptoms is what it is. It's all of those. It's that. Um, it like results in um like the worst headache ever that lasts for like a really long time after I've stopped looking at the screen. And also like a feeling like I'm gonna switch personalities. Um, like as in dissociative identity disorder system. And this morning I am having, is it morning? It's not morning. It is afternoon. I am having my typical existential crisis where I'm just like going back at like I'm just like my life story is too insane, like the reality that like what I have lived is it doesn't want to compute. So it like I'm lucky right now that like I'm like Berenstain Bears, like just Berenstain Bears, just Berenstain Bears. Like I remember when that shift occurred. Like shit, shit, shit. 1999. Um. 1999 was the scene in Fight Club at the end of Fight Club, except not out the window. Like that's not what me and Travis saw. But um in 1999 I was in the psych ward with with a with a guy who 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 became interested in me because his dad was like really into serial killers, and like he was really into serial killers too. And like he's just like born into the life. And I didn't know, I wasn't familiar with serial killers, so like I didn't realize that I was like directly quoting Charles Manson when I was just speaking from the heart. Like those are the things that like you can laugh at, you know, like that's that's the easy stuff. That's the easy stuff. Like so now, so it's like, so I'm trying to live down some malware. Like I'm trying to live down some damage done to my system via the psychiatric industry and their chemical lobotomy drugs, Thorazine and Seroquel especially. I don't remember what the other ones were. But I I I am I am I I am Sam I am? No, it's worse than that. Um, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of responsibility. And, like, so I, like, started, um, so kinda like what happened today, um I woke up, I got some sleep. I didn't sleep last night, so I got like a couple hours of sleep today, and I woke up and like my right arm, it was like funny bone feeling. I was like sleeping on it, like really weird or something. And and I woke up like uh I am a miracle child. I am resurrected, God protected. I am a miracle child. So the first thing I thought when I woke up was I am a miracle child. That's a good I am. That's a good I am. Cause okay, the thing about I am, the thing about I am that I realized when I was 5 years old in my backyard and got like struck by invisible lightning that was just like, hey, here's the Akashic record. You just like here's the key to that. Like I don't whatever. And and the thing about I am is that like everything that is you. Nothing that is not you. And it's like a subconscious projection, and like everything happens, and like we get to choose the the course, the path that we walk, but like in the breakdown of I am, you don't get to go, you don't get to go I am God and not also be responsible. I mean, like, I guess I can only speak for myself here, because, like, there's no one else that's been aware that they are the creator and they created of the system of a matrix. It's just like a dream, a holographic dream that we're all sharing as a consciousness that decided to fracture itself so that it could experience itself to evolve consciousness. So I can't, like, I'm like, I don't want to say, I don't want to, like, I don't want to continue with like can't, like I have been having difficulty with owning I am like as God, as a benevolent force, and not owning I am as the opposite of God, the devil, the not benevolent force, the malevolent force. And 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 like I'm like ancient level tired. Like I am like I exist without time, before and after it. I am ancient level tired. I am infinity tired. And my patience is like I don't even know how to like communicate the like just the concept of patience, like when you like can absolutely just like instantly like create what you're thinking, and then it's like this slog through molasses to get that accomplished in the third dimensional realm, um and if I rotate, it says orientation is locked, rotate device back. So like I don't know if I'm okay. Let's see. Welcome to chat. Is there anyone in chat? Is this chat here? Oh my gosh, chat filter? No, I don't. Okay, I don't. Even when I straighten it up, I don't see anything in chat. Pardon me. Oh my goodness. I like burped. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Wait, can you like I don't want you to like look down my I'm not trying to be. Okay, well I have a bra thing on, so that's good. Um yeah, so I'm just it's like the antipsychotic injections just were like plugs. They were just like big fucking plugs that just jammed me in to this fucking socket where where I experience fear. You know how fucking stupid it is to experience fear when you know beyond a shadow of a doubt, beyond anything like I don't even want to know, but I know and I can't unknow. I've known since I was 5. Like how stupid it is to be afraid of anything in the fucking Matrix when you can control the fucking Matrix. Like it's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. It is like the most frustrating thing like ever. And it's just this fucking malware running. It's just this fucking evil fucking malware that runs and it causes a physiological reaction like fucking like physical stress. Like I feel empowered. I feel I am. I feel I feel access when I feel access to power, when I feel as though I am occupying the present so totally and completely, as to operate from God mind in God mode, which is like really handy because you can just like ask anything and the answer is just like right there and you can like do anything and like but okay, like I'm like, oh no, like I remember all of these times that I like went to that place and it's like an aperture. It's like an aperture focusing. I'm pointing to my pineal gland. The third eye. Literal eye. Little fucking atrophied eye in our fucking physiological being. Okay. So anyways, I get like sweaty and shaky and like a butterflies in the stomach kind of feeling and 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 it's like it's like I'm fighting just like falling into the gutter just like I don't know, like slipping my dick into something. I don't have a dick. I'm a girl, okay? But like that so natural. Like it is something so established and natural for me to get into that creator space and and feel like the whole world, like all of reality is a like a paper box in my hand and I just really, really want to crush the paper box because I'm just so fucking tired. I'm just so fucking tired and I'm just so fucking fed up. And it's just making me crazy. It's just making me fucking crazy. It's just making me fucking crazy. I exist, I survive in a labyrinthine prison of mirrors. And I'm utterly alone in this because no one else has been walking through life knowing that they are the I am. Um and and it's a lot of like so I'm like, like, okay, well, this is what's happening. So like there's got to be a reason for this, right? And so it's like, well, like how about it's making me aware of the times that I like got fed up with humanity and like ran out of patience for the evolution of human consciousness, like gave up on the species I just step into that role of Satan himself or herself. I don't know. And 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 bad things happen. And bad things happen. Bad things happen. Bad things happen. And I'm like, "Oh man, like I part of me is the devil, dude. Like part of me is just like, oh fuck, yes, like that is awesome. People died, there was chaos. Yes, fuck this. Like, oh, like the system is getting exposed for what it is. I'm all about that. I don't care how many eggs have to fucking shatter, you know? And like the irony of that is that like I am an egg that's that's been cracked in the skillet, and like I am your brain on drugs. Like I am that. I am the fucking darkness that consumes you when you don't sleep. Uh, and like I'm consuming myself, like I'm capable of consuming myself, and that's kind of messed up. But it like you know I'm trying to do good stuff. I'm trying to do good stuff, and I want to do good stuff. So letting go. Oh, my stomach is fucking aching. What the fuck? Okay, my body never hurts like this. My body never. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. What is this, my solar plexus? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's fitting. That's fitting. Cause cause I just want to pull the plug, but it doesn't feel like there's any way to avoid what I'm experiencing. Um, like I can reset this, but someone has to be aware. Someone has to be aware of it for it to happen. And I'm just that consciousness in the stream. Just a glitch in the matrix that has to exist. and everyone else goes insane from from it, and I don't, and I'm just really tired. I'm just really tired. It's a lot of responsibility. And it's like, well, okay, like, I, man, that is like a damn perfect circle I just fucking doodled out. That's crazy. Although not, right? Tom McDonald, I have a dream. Laughing, crying emoji, but not the angled one. I know I seem like I'm off my rocker, and the existential crisis thing is like me trying to convince myself that I am off my rocker, that I am not. I am that I, saw movies, read books, like it was it was taught to me. It was it was it was an idea that I got in my head at a young age, and I just try to deny it. I just try to deny it because I'm dark and fucked up, and I have I have my phone will not. Oh, this is not good. My phone will not charge. We really need that to happen. Why is this? Come on. I really wish that I really hate this world. Like, I try to make it fun. I try to make it fun. Because I'm like trying to will a fucking cable to work. And that's a Back to the Future scene. My hair looks crazy. I don't want to be seen. Like, that is, like, how is this the manifestation of my subconscious or my conscious? I don't want to be seen. I don't look good. I don't feel cute. I also feel fucking old. I mean, as old as I feel, though, like, I look very good. As many Earth years as I am, I look really good. But as old as I feel, like it is a fucking trip. Like there's a cognitive like disconnect from like jump. As soon as I look in a mirror, I'm like I feel like an ancient goblin, and I don't see that. So, what the fuck? I don't know. I have an HDMI TV situation where, like, for some reason it matters what order you put the cable in, plug the TV in, and turn the TV on. Like, it's a little puzzle that I, like, don't know. Like, and life used to be full of little puzzles like that, really, in the technological world, you know? Like, there was a fucking, like, method to get an NES cart to work in my particular NES, like, versus the 3 other NESs in the neighborhood that I used, you know? Like, I knew that stuff. I was really good at those things. Now I'm not really good at those things. So I'm, like, unplugging the cable, plugging it in. All right, we have charge. Awesome. Now I'm afraid to move the cord of the cable, right? Because it's like, maybe it's a short in the cord. Oh no. This is 3 cups. This is 3 cups. And there's not, that's not enough water. That's not enough water. I think I need more water than that. Anyway, so I have a physical negative reaction to occupying um, the spiritual, intellectual, mental space where my thoughts just like create reality. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing because uh, because I tend to be the devil and want to destroy creation. I don't know, like, just like out of frustration, I guess. It's like, I don't know. Try to, do you think there's any, do you think there's any point to like unraveling that? Do you think there's any point to any of this? None of it's new. So the current thing that I'm trying to like convince myself, and so I'm afraid to go dig through the record. I'm also not sure, well, I'm not sure what all I will find as I go back and consult the record, as far like, I write down my dreams, like almost all of them. Like, I track them somewhere. I've been doing that for like 20 years or something. And like going back and reading my dreams, it's like, wow, shit, this is like fucking prophetic as fuck. Like, this is so fucking disturbing. And like, not in like stretchy interpretive ways at all either. Like, it's like anybody would look at those dream experiences, spirit vision things, and be like, oh yeah, yep, you definitely have the gift of prophecy. Like, yeah, what a gift that is. I feel so gifted. No, what I feel is insane and persecuted. I mean, I feel persecuted. I'm not insane, but I'm treated like I'm insane, and that's the persecution. It's like, and I'm just, I keep, you just gotta go. You let it go to where it's gonna go. Because I keep going back to living at the Wilder. When I was cycling through like rage and helplessness and acceptance, like just like rapid, like 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, 5 minutes there. And I and I was I was I was snapping out in the rage spectrum to the point that when I got angry again, like I just wanted to burn everything down. I wanted to blow up the mall. And I was like, well, and that's why I didn't educate myself, and like I set an intention to not absorb knowledge from my reality. Like I don't want access to explosives. I don't want access to explosives. If I just like know how to build bombs, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. Like I have I've lived in this way that I'm basically like managing like just a psychotic like mass murderer serial killer person. Um and and that means that when I when I feel fed up, I'm tasked with getting a weapon and then going and killing people. And the it's it's a really it's a really easy suicide. Like if I just like strolled into the mall with a baseball bat and just like beat the person that I saw, like the first person that made eye contact with me, just fucking beat that person to death. Like I'm not going to be able to beat very many people to death with a baseball bat before I'm put down with a gun, cuz somebody at the mall's going to have a gun, right? You know? So that's like a that's a physical that's a physical expression. And when I'm trying to keep a lid on that energy, it's is something that has an impact like that, like in the in the fabric of creation, like my awareness that my thoughts and my feelings and my beliefs, I guess. I don't know, because I don't know if what I think even counts as belief. But there's this tremendous pull that that I have, and it's just like yanking a chain. Like it's so fast. It's so fast. Like I get dark and it's just like you're just fucking pulling out a pin. Like you're just fucking pushing the domino. But it's like a bomb. Because I'm just like this impossibility. Okay, so what was I thinking? I was thinking that okay, my understanding is that the it's like the lizard brain consciousness, like this is a prison. This is like a this dimension was a place where an unruly godlike being was exiled to. And like this is their prison, and they aren't able to get out of it. They aren't able to get out of it, but we are. but they don't want us to know that we are able to get out of it. Because then they would be alone. It's like, it's so hard. It's so hard for me to. It's so hard for me to like dig past all of the media, like all of the thought forms that were not just information available to me through I am and identifying with that energy, being in that vibration or closer to their vibration. I feel like I'm in prison. But I mean like the human experience, it's like a closed system that I chose to enter, right? Like, so like you do, I do have to own that. I do have to own that. Um my leg pain. It's like I am that, I am not that. Like I'm not only that. I am that, I am not only that. I am more than that, but I am also that. And I just have a I just have like a startle response to being God. And And there's no try, there's only do. So, like, if I'm feeling fear, and trying not to let go of my ponies, because I really I really can't trust myself. I really can't stop myself. I mean, it goes both ways. Like, if I've got my feet under me and I'm just like doing my thing, like creating art or like writing, like contributing to reality positively, like in high vibe, then I then I then I get into that mode where like everything is just like seamless, just synchronicity, synchronicity, synchronicity. Like if you didn't know that you were God, like if you didn't already like have full awareness that you are the pilot and like also the simultaneous surrender to the fact that what decides for the limited human being, me, is a mind that I can't even comprehend. And and so like every little like hiccup is like this is to learn from, like what how is this a reflection of me, like what am I trying to tell myself. And and it's not hard to just take everything in stride. It's not hard to have the detachment of a person sitting at a TV with a video game controller in their hand in whatever I'm going through. Like, I'm I'm allowed a detachment to a concerning degree, I guess I could say. But today I pulled a thread that unraveled me. It like actually like threads is what the Instagram like in Instagram app. It's like a fucking widget, I guess, like for Instagram. And it was like somebody said something about Carrie, the book Carrie, and my imaginary boyfriend cartoon. Whose existence in and of itself, like his existence, like who he is, like who he really is. Like if you fucking ask people like who he is and they tell you things about him, it's like, yes, that is a real person. I know that person like, oh, really well. Really well. Really well. Really well. Really well. Really well. But but he has to be put back in his box, bouncing in the corner in the periphery, just return to the cartoon energy that has always been with me. That's 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 uh, oh god. I mean, like, uh imagine, if you will, that your imaginary friend, like, fucking hurt your physical body. Like, fucking, like, have you seen Drop Dead Fred? Like, he fucked her life up, right? Like, he did things that she got in trouble for them, right? Like, he cut her hair. Like we can like extrapolate that like that's damage to her physical being, that like that he affected her third dimensional like physical being, and 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 my imaginary friend, my imaginary friend, my imaginary friend, um oh, my imaginary friend fucking trashed my voice. My imaginary friend trashed my voice. My imaginary friend trashed my voice and damaged me. And I have to remember that he was real, and that it happened, and that I had it, and that I had it all, and it was all right there, and it wasn't, 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 and it wasn't because of what I did, like, except that it is because of what I did, but like it's because the devil got up in me, and it's because the devil does get up in me to like destroy everything good that I could ever have, and like there's nothing there's nothing quite so productive as twin flame. Like it, like it's generally accepted that there's nothing quite so productive as twin flame, like in all of reality, right? Like and so like consider, if you will, like how like fucking productive and good it could be if the silly little girl that's been knowing she's God has successful union with her twin flame. Like, if the girl that has been living for the end of the game of forgetfulness and limitation, until I survived cancer, till after I survived cancer, and then it was like evolution. Not the end, not the destruction, not the apocalypse. Evolution. Evolution, 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 evolution. Like, like all in. I'm all in. I'm all in on evolution. Like I'm all in on evolution. And despite me being all in on evolution, in my greatest intention, in my most like high, like what I majority percentage of the time where most of my energy and attention goes, and what I'm consciously creating and subconsciously creating by my surrender to Christ consciousness and all of that, like despite that, I still have moments where I just give up, where I just go, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I give up. I give up. I give up. I give up on evolution. Just burn it. Just burn it. Failed experiment. Just bleach the petri dish. Just fucking end it. So, it's like also, potentially pretty bad if 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 the reflection of me that, if he and I get on the same page about, like bad stuff, then that's bad. But we weren't. We weren't. And when we maintained a relationship, when we had a relationship, when we were like, oh, we're boyfriend girlfriend, or oh, we're best friends, like oh my gosh, like either one of those things. It was only when I was just certain, like I was so fucking certain, like I was so fucking certain, you guys. Like I was so fucking certain, you guys, that I would just be like, well, like you should just know what I know. Like you should just you should just know what I know because you are me, and and I just like I just I just want you to know what you're blowing. Like I don't know, man. Like I just felt like well, he I don't care if he thinks I'm crazy. I don't care if he thinks I'm like absolutely fucking insane. I don't care if he thinks I'm on meth. I don't care if he thinks this is, the ramblings and rantings of someone who's been awake for, 3+ days or something. Like I don't care. I'm just going to be honest and tell him that I thought he could be the king in the kingdom of heaven I am intentionally creating here on earth. But yeah, I think bad things. He does bad things. He thinks good things. I do good things. It's just been really messed up. Like a demon that possessed me, but like I met that demon in another person, or like a ghost that has always haunted me. but they're alive. And it's like that's what I would be. He's what I would be if I didn't have, you know, God mind. If I didn't get the download. If I didn't get, if I didn't get the download. That's and it's all so much to think about that I get, mentally fatigued just just trying to think about it. And I can't stay anything. I can't stay anything. I can't stay mad. I can't stay sad. I can't stay anything. I don't Nothing stays. Nothing stays. It looks and feels like the ceiling in my room is on a loop of lowering. Like it lowers and then like a GIF, it loops. So it doesn't, like, it's always in the process of it, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how many times it reaches the end of its loop and goes back. While it's descending upon me, I feel the pressure of it. If I hadn't chosen to hold this down, I would just be schizophrenic. So, reasonably, this whole schizophrenic witch hunt has served its purpose. Mr. Meeseeks, its function. Because you found me. Because you found me. I tend to make people with schizophrenic symptoms more schizophrenic. Whether I do or I do not. Attempt to plant a seed. Attempt to wake them up. That's kind of that's the interesting thing. That's one of like the fundamental differences I experience where like people are like, well, it's just like you just stop trying to wake them up, but it's like but part of me is so lonely and part of me has been waiting for so long and part of me is so excited for someone else to like get it. Like I can consciously be like, it's fine, it's happening. I mean, like, really, like, consider my situation, like, I experienced the Berenstain Bear books changing, and now that's just common knowledge. And I kept talking about the reality matrix, and then the Matrix movie happened, and like, like, in the grand scheme of things, this is happening so fast in my lifetime. Like, I'm witnessing the awakening. Like, I, It's happening so fast. I mean, for what's happening. Like, I was a little kid. I thought that it would be like tomorrow. Or the next week. And then acclimating to like how slow this fuse is burning. But you couldn't stop it. You couldn't stop it if you tried. And every attempt on my life has failed. My timeline, my particular point of consciousness, my unique identity. It's the fuse. As long as I live, the fuse is still burning down. Burning down the house. Tell me now, baby, is it good for you? Does he do for you things that I do? Can take you high. Oh, I'm on fire. Like a freight train running through the middle of my head. It's a good way to describe it. It used to just feel like a hole that everything was pouring into. It wasn't overwhelming. And then fear entered the equation. And it's like a freight train. There's so much input to process. I'm a very visual person. I felt the darkness crawl up in me, behind my eyes. I wanted an excuse to snap. I wanted to let go. You know, like maybe that's It's like Cartoon and I are sharing demons. I try so hard not to snap. But he lets himself snap. And he doesn't feel like it's letting himself, or he does. I don't know. I mean, I don't I don't think that he has these existential crises. I don't think that he tries to reconcile being God and Satan simultaneously. But he could. It's a gift. It's a gift to everyone else, I guess. It's not. It's something I'm doing for everyone else. It's something that can never be entirely selfless. I don't know. Be careful what you wish for. But I gave up on it. Oh, well, that's the art of non attachment. Yeah. Like, Cartoon was sent to save me and destroy me. And maybe it's because I couldn't admit that I need saving. I mean, it's not that I can't admit that I need saving, it's that it's not possible. It is not possible for something to save me. There's nothing outside of me. You can't save everyone, so you got to save yourself. But by saving yourself, you do save everything. That's just how it works. It's like, I didn't even have to be good to get here. That's the thing. I did not even have to be good to get here. forgot. Using my right arm hurts. Man, it's like it's not pain when I cry. You know, like when I like bawl, like wailing, you know. It's sort of like screaming. It feels though, man. It feels it feels really weird. Mm, I really try to convince myself that I don't have any physical reaction to a fruit fly landing on my skin for like a fraction of a second. But I definitely do. Because as much as I've been that, like, that's not happening. Like, I don't need for that to be happening. Like there's a lingering effect. Like I don't think that fruit flies bite, but I think that invertebrates entering my stream. I mean, if I'm just a band of, you know, energy, they disrupt me. And like I don't know. I feel like that makes sense. I don't know, man. All I know is that like I have a sixth sense about bugs. Like like I'll just like sit up and twist around and be like staring dead at like dead ass spider line of sight. Like I fucking zeroed in on it. Like no, not a lick of logic in any of that shit. Bed bugs was the same. Oh man, that was, like I don't need to I don't need to I don't need to have that anymore. Definitely, definitely take issue with pestilence. Oh, oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. Oh, does it have to hurt? Would I? Today I just wanted to die. I just was tired. I just wanted to die. Just, oh my god, like just wanted to die. And as you know, I am the universe. I choose to die, take everything with me. So going from that, like, oh, like, I just don't think I can do this, I just don't know, I fucking, I guess it, like, makes sense, like this is so painful, this is so fucking painful, this is so fucking painful, this is so hard, this is so hard, and I hate it, and like, whereas I house the physical pain, like the emotional suffering that my twin flame experiences, like, he's right there with me. Like, oh god, I just don't think I can do this. Like, I don't want to do this. Like, can I just be done? Like, I'm just ready to throw in the towel. Like, I'm just so tired. Why? How? Why? How am I alive? Why? How am I alive? This should not be. This you're making me reconcile like literal miracles in my survival, like on the daily. Like, can we stop? Like, no, you can't stop. No, you can't stop. No, because if you ask me, when you get down to it, everything is tantamount to suicide. You know, if you're God, like, if I get cancer and die, it's like that's because I let that happen. Like, I know full well there's like a lot of shit you can do when you get cancer and like you don't have to die. And like thanks to Wim Hof, the guy that survived freezing temperatures, mind over matter. Like, I am can't freeze to death. Can't freeze to death. Like, if I freeze to death, then that is just me not fucking flexing God mode and choosing to die. And if fucking like bullets aren't gonna hit me, like that's just like there, man, like every fucking thing is tantamount to suicide. So so in like tied in with that, like, I want to die, like, what I'm really expressing, like what I am demanding of the universe is that something that is not my hand, like something, take me out, that like I'm not culpable. Culp is my mother's maiden name. And that uh that opens the door for innocent bystander I don't know. Like if somebody in my complex is cooking meth and their meth lab explodes, like but like anything that I consciously like conceive of, I'm, designing my exit ramp. So that's off the table. I mean, because cancer could have been my out. I was like, oh, just waiting to die. Just like, not not wishing I would get cancer, just like proposing that the only way that my outlook could be more bleak is if I had cancer. I said it was like my greeting for like, I don't know, 5 years or something before I got cancer. Just like feeling the fall of dominoes, like as every domino that falls is a timeline in which you died, but your consciousness was seamlessly transported to a parallel dimension in which you did not die. That, just feeling that. feel small. Have to be small to get through the eye of the needle. Mm. Get caught in the eye, pulling it through. Needle in the head, needle in the head, needle in the head, needle in the head. She's acting dumb. She's acting dumb. That's what they've come to expect. 4 more blocks plus the one in my brain. I want to do drugs. I want to do drugs. I would be so successful and feel so good if I did meth and heroin. I know that I would. I would feel so good if I did meth and H. I know I would. I would feel so good. I would feel so good. I would feel so good. Look, I am the devil trying to commit suicide. I don't go about tempting fate. I won't touch it because I know I'd never stop once I tried. To provide myself just a little escape. Yeah, I don't I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. It's bad enough. It's in my system via my twin flame connection. He's a junkie. He's a junkie. And it's all he's ever gonna be. he took the bullet for me, it'd be really selfish of me to put the gun to my head. But I was thinking that commercial where they were like, nobody ever says they want to be a junkie when they grow up, and I was like, think I do. That that was running. It was like sandbox, free running, parkour. Um, I keep meaning to find that commercial. Like it's gonna do something. Like the impact. All of There's so many things in my past that I was like looking for an impact. Like I expected to feel something when I watched Drop Dead Fred. Like and I didn't. I was like, I don't know. I felt like uneasy, but it didn't feel like anything like unlocked. It did not feel like 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 the final tumbler falling into place on a padlock and 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 that kind of impact, the 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 impact that I felt. That's the kind of impact that I felt. That like like you could, like, the fucking like clicked you, like 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 aha, like mind blown, like 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 it's on, like 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 the best feeling. That was the feeling that I had when Travis said the name of his best friend, who he was excited for me to meet and had been sharing many, many, many stories and quotes from, and and I had no idea. I was not expecting that. And he just fucking like the delivery. Ah, the delivery, like the scenes that God has been able to create using me. I mean, it's been beautiful. Just like, oh yeah, my best friend, first name, last name. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, like there's no way that fool you've been talking about, that fucking lunatic that you've been telling me all about is not the same first and last name that is my twin flame. Like, there's no way that's not. That's 100%. Like, that's 100%. And it's just like the world, my life never made so much sense as it did in that moment. And then the next minute that 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 um that we experience the the peace, like the just meeting him, meeting him, meeting him, and he looks just like just like I remember, and he was awesome. He was. I thought it was really sweet how much patience he had with his best friend. Everything went wrong. Like, I don't know, not everything went wrong, but like our plans fell through. Like we went to the mall, but the mall wasn't open. And it's like, well, that's probably for the best because like what would we have got up to in the mall? The three of us. Oh man. Like like no joke, no lie. I was like, "Hey man, like kind of seems like what it's time for me to do is go break into my dad's house with the two of you and get some answers out of him and like try to tease out the demon from the man, but that's gonna be fucked up, like that's gonna it was very planned. It was very much a plan. Like it's not to kill my dad, but like trusting like the two men probably like in this whole fucking universe that like love me, like no one loves me like they love me. Like like trusting those two fucking lunatics, like they're fucking like psychopathic, sociopathic, cold-blooded, like trusting them not to kill my dad. But I'm not trusting them not to kill my dad. I'm not trusting me not to kill my dad. I'm trusting that God doesn't want my dad dead because God wants his soul saved. And yeah. But yeah, that was a dice roll. That was certainly a dice roll. I mean, the dogs I've had on chains that I could have done bad things. I didn't do bad things. I was like, man, I mean, like, I'm glad you're here now, bros. But, like, where were you when I could not round up anybody to get our asses up to the Great Mall and break in that mofo and have a ball? Like, my friends were like, oh, that's illegal. I don't want to risk my freedom. It's like, well, so here's how that works. Like, if you're risking your freedom, then you want to make it well worth the risk, right? And, like, you're aware that there could be complications and you could get caught breaking and entering and, uh, doing whatever the hell we did in there. Like, I mean, we'd like 100% skateboards and spray paint. Like, now where shit gets dicey is that, like, there's a third element that I want super bad, and like I feel like it would be really easy to convince the two of those guys. uh, I'm just talking about fire, you guys. It's not a big deal. It's very on brand for me. Oh man, it would have been like so hard for 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 me to break in the Great Mall and not set fire. I mean, they designed Hot Topic to look like Gates of Hell, and the way it was positioned in the little corner, it would have worked so well. Fuck Hot Topic. Fuck Hot Topic. Fuck Hot Topic. That was like, ugh, like everything. It was good for a minute. Like, I mean, it's great. I'm really grateful for it. I'm really grateful for it. If it had not been successful and left California, then that would have sucked. But also, I had friends that went to California, and that's how I knew about Hot Topic before anyone else in Kansas. So it was like, oh my gosh, you would have loved it, Mindy. You would have loved it, Mindy. You would have loved California. Oh, you would love California. Oh, wow, Mindy, are you from California? Like, wow, you speak so well. Like, are you a model? Like, if you're not an actress, you must be a model. Like, are you a dancer? I've never even been to California. I've never even been to California. But yeah. I am a higher consciousness. That's what California is. I just don't seem like I'm from where I am from. I just don't seem to belong in the Midwest. But hey, Christ comes to you where you are, right? Christ like lays on the floor. He like lays on the floor in the piss and vomit with you. And he's like, I got on your level. But I'm not about to stay on this level. But yeah, like everything, Hot Topic started out like so good. And then just very quickly went downhill. Like, I don't. I'm I'm so fucking like hardcore about shit. It's not funny, you know? Like I'm like fuck the rest of it. Only the first System of a Down album is good. Like I only fucks with the first three Korn albums. Like really, really, like there's not ever a time in my life like other than fucking steal this album, like fucking y'all want a single that I decide to play anything from the rest of the discography. Like, I mean, and like, you know, Korn has Tim Burton stuff, but like, dude. And Nirvana, like, I love In Utero. I do. Um, but I'm I don't know. I guess I'm like too much of a punk to ignore that it was like witnessing what happens when you sell out. like, um, because I fucking love bleach and incesticide and Nevermind was I don't know. I don't even know what the order of Dead Kennedys albums is. That's before my time. But I I favor In God We Trust and Plastic Surgery Disasters. Frankenchrist. Maybe I just listened to Give Me Convenience or Give Me Death to death. I don't know. Seems like back then it just didn't resonate. It just didn't resonate. Oh man. Propagandhi, How to Clean Everything is a perfect album. I fucking love that. I never get tired of that. Never, ever, 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 ever. Never, ever, 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 ever. Mm. Back when you bought a CD, though, you're just like trying to enjoy other songs so that it's like you're getting your money's worth. Like you'd never, or I would never buy an album that I knew I liked a couple songs off of, or one song off of, and just like go to that song. Like that's like you don't do that. Especially in cases where I'm only aware of this because it was a pop song for, like one they had one radio hit. Things things tend to have to be huge in order to infiltrate my bubble. Chumbawamba Tub Thumping, such a good album. Tub Thumper. Pretty sure I don't have my Matrix soundtrack CD anymore. I can't listen to music and live stream, and I'm in pain, and I don't know if the thing I'm supposed to do is just like snap into God mode and not be in pain that way. Like, I think that, like, dissociation from my physical body and, like, dissociation, like, period, and, like, those are not, like, now that I'm someone that just can lose control completely to like a monster or a child or just like someone that is not me. Getting my feet under me is like always a crapshoot, I guess. I don't know. My head is itchy and I just washed my hair. There's not very much water pressure in the shower here. I would like to have my custom one installed that like has like mega pressure. Oh, like massages the body like so good. Especially like releasing tension in like shoulders. And I feel like those massagey shower heads like have something to do with my youthful face too. That it's a stimulation that I've been without ever since I moved into the towers. Music is kind of a double-edged sword also because it'll remind me of things that I've lost, of people that I've lost. Or just, like be a disturbing echo from the past. It seems like I should have a journal from when I was in Osawatomie. And maybe I do, and there's just not very much in it because in Osawatomie State Hospital, the mental asylum, they kept me so drugged up that I was not even capable of writing. Like there would be like little pockets between doses, but you had to create those pockets. You had to, and the thing about that is that like the faster you get it like get it through you, like get through it, and come out the other side, like that just means that you you have to be taken all the way back down again the next time they shoot you up. It's like, and you just keep getting back up. You just keep getting back up. Drinking water constantly, eating um, high vibration, high like the highest vibration. The wonderful thing about Osawatomie State Hospital is that there's a nutritionist on board, and like I was able to talk with that entity and be like, I have a very restrictive diet that I maintain at home, and it is like not fun for me. And I recognize that I probably won't be able to eat a lot of things or have, like what is a normal meal, but I know that like you're aware because you're a nutritionist that I am getting adequate nutrition. And I was like, so here's my salad and plenty of chickpeas, and I need walnuts, and and it was just like, and they like just 100% accommodated that. It was it was really lovely. It was really lovely. Gluten free, vegan. It's really hard to get gluten free and vegan meals. It's like so hard. Oh, the other thing to work meds to work to work Thorazine through my system, I would power walk, like power walk or dance constantly. And the way my pain works, when I would stop moving, pain would catch up to me, but eventually pain would put me down, and I just got injections if I started screaming about my leg pain. Like, it doesn't really, you would think it's like, I know my leg isn't being ripped off. Like, I 100% know that, but I have nerve damage and it feels like my leg is being pulled off of my body. It hurts excruciatingly bad. At home, I would scream until I no longer could scream. Like, for 8 hours. Like, that's the reason that they prescribed me oxycodone. The alternative is inhumane suffering. It's inhumane to let me suffer like that. And they're like, "See, you're not disabled. It's all in your head because now you can walk." It's like I could always walk, but it hurt. And the more I walk, the worse it hurts. And I'm walking now because the Thorazine gives me raging akathisia. So like I have to ambulate, and I'm going to do that at a clip so that this shit works through my system and I can wake up. And like that, I wouldn't be able to walk though. I wouldn't be able to walk at first. Like the Thorazine, it's like it goes right to where the nerve damage is. It's like the Thorazine just plucks the fucking string of nerve damage or something, and it's it's wild. It's wild. Even if my leg wasn't hurting very bad when I get the Thorazine injection, it would just scream. It would just scream pain, and not like the typical like pulling either. I mean, just like fucking blinding pain. And and I had been in the hospital getting me on my feet. You're not allowed physical contact, but like they were legitimately only, you know, my arms were around them because they were fully holding me up. I couldn't, they wouldn't let me lie writhing on the floor. Like, if the shot didn't fix me, then they would just think I needed more. Mm. This ring says forever and ever. I say evermore. In Jesus' name we pray, evermore. Amen. I feel so tired and heavy sitting up, and my leg hurts. But I really need to get water by me, and I need to drink more water. I've got to drink enough water so I don't have burning pee, like a urinary tract infection, like a really bad urinary tract infection. I don't have one, or I constantly have one, and it's just some inescapable fact of my failing human body. Um, my head is itchy, and I'm like I would like to feel shower fresh. I want to get up and do those things. Oh. I'm so annoyed that my bed separates. I had it wedged in my living room between the sofa and the entertainment system. Downstairs, I can do that, but I moved upstairs because of cigarette smoke. Cups, Mindy. Cups, Mindy. Cups, Mindy. Take care of yourself. Okay. did the thing. Got the heater going in the bathroom. There's a fucking vent that blows cold air on the floor. You can't shut it. So I put a towel over it, but it's still like a fucking like chiller. Like fucking like why would you like try to make that bathroom like super cool? But that's fine because I have a heater and it will be perfectly comfortable. Now I'm just like, I have bobby pins somewhat holding my hair up. There's one. There's one. Yeah. No. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Wait. There's one. Ugh. It smells good. It smells clean. I seem to have gotten them all. I feel like I've played this game a lot of times and been like, I got them all, and then not have gotten them all. Sometimes they'll like linger in the length of it. Yeah. NPC, bro, exactly. And you know, I think that when you and she met, and when he and I met, she and he were not NPC. Period. But at some point, we leveled up and there was a shift to a higher baseline consciousness. Period. You know, paradigm shift, new timeline, and all that. Period. And so and they just didn't make the cut. I drink tap water now. How atrocious is that? Well, Xander and I used to go and fill water bottles, like jugs of water. And whenever I order water to be delivered from a grocery store, like a delivery service, they they don't do that. Like they don't want to mess with like whatever the maximum allowable jugs of water is. I think it's 8 gallons. Like you can get eight jugs of gallon water. They don't want to do that. So like I'm lucky if they will bring one single gallon of water, and it's like I don't think that the grocery store is out of water. It's like not ideal, but also it enables me to live independently. You know, like I don't have to have someone take me grocery shopping. It would be the preferable experience, except that like that's always a man offering to take me grocery shopping, and there's always like a transactional element, you know? Like I can't just be blank. I mean, I guess I could be blank, but that would be like really shitty, you know? Like I've got to be in a friendly mode. And I'm just talking about like being friendly and like being the friend that they know me to be, and not like a broken fucking mess or like an obnoxious child or like fucking psycho. And being in grocery stores does tend to make me be like a little bit sharp and hard and ugly psycho, because like oh, like I can't fucking eat like most of the shit in here, and that's because most of this shit in here is like not even fit for human consumption. And it's just like really frustrating. And like I want to say something to like everyone, you know, people's choices, like what goes on the conveyor belt, like the person before me and after me, is just like, oh my god, like I just feel, like I'm super aware that if I'm not taking care of my body, it's tantamount to suicide, right? Like I'm choosing to die. If I'm not choosing life hardcore, then I'm choosing death. And it just makes me feel like I would be so happy to put you out of your misery. And you don't need to be such a drain and a strain on the system. So I do start to get a little fucking like goofy in a grocery store. almost always tempted to shoplift in a grocery store also. And it's like, ah, haha. Wow, it's always fun to come face to face with like how like fucking like I don't know. I don't want to say that I mean life sucks because I'm like good and I don't shoplift anymore, but I mean that's what it feels like in the moment, like in any moment where it's like, man, they want how much for that? Like I could just walk out of here with it. Like the last thing that I shoplifted was a hoodie. I have this like plaid or tartan. I don't know if you call it plaid or tartan. Um, but it's like a grayscale uh plaid hoodie. That's the last thing. That's the last thing that I shoplifted. And that was like years ago. Like so many years ago. But it really like it is fun, and I don't have like a like getting away with murder like some like pleases the chemical makeup. Like there's a pleasurable getting away with something is pleasurable to to experience. Like it's a set of chemicals that gets released and it's nice. um Obviously there's like the, oh, am I gonna get caught, but like I mean if you are accustomed to shoplifting, like you know damn well you're not gonna get caught. Like it ain't no thing. It's not that anymore. um it's really just like it saves money. It just saves like so much money. Just, you know, lifting lifting what you can. It just, yeah. But I don't do that anymore. And I don't do bad things. I'm not a bad girl. I'm not a criminal anymore. I don't do criminal things. And like I'm not even mean. I'm not even mean anymore. And like it's it was way more fun to be to be nasty and mean and like just doing whatever the fuck you want. Like like fucking steal it, fucking mark it up, like fucking break it, like tell off a stranger, you know? Like I don't fucking care if they're having a bad day. Like the compassion that like I operate with now, it's like it's like a program running, but it's like a leash on me. And it's like it doesn't really feel like the real me. Like being bad feels like more natural. And I don't know if that's I don't know if that's, you know, relevant. I sure don't feel like the source of Christ consciousness. I sure don't feel like that's broadcasting from me, because I feel like what I am is the opposite of that. This is I don't think you can like tell really, but like pretty much every time I just like pull my fingers through my hair comes out. Like my hair is super super thin, like the length of it, but also like all throughout. It's super thin for my hair, okay? It's super thin for my hair. And it is like visibly, it might be like premenopause cuz I'm 41, you know? That's like so much scalp. Like you can see so much scalp for that being my my scalp. Ugh. And if it's like something, if it's like damage to my scalp, like my abusive ex-boyfriend last year like grabbed me by my hair. It's like it like my like fucking like ripping my scalp off. Like it actually like hurt for days. It actually hurt for days. I think that pain like that, like acute pain things, and pleasures, tend to like resonate throughout my being longer than they should, you know? And like one of the one of the ways that manifest um was like when I was sexually active with my committed relationship, monogamous ex-boyfriend, different boyfriend, abusive, scalp rippy was Owen, 8-year ex was Xander. Um, like my orgasms would just like keep like coming. Like it was like this does not seem right. Like I'm like having like aftershocks. So it would be nice if we could figure out like what physical condition, like what diagnosis like could be causing these things in my system because I really just chalk it up to I don't fully subscribe to time. I don't agree to operate within it. I don't agree to always follow those rules. I don't have to. And like so I'm not as anchored in time and so that could be why my physical nerves have gotten like all weird with like, well, that's not happening now, but now is when we're going to make you hurt for doing it. And it's like the delayed onset of of not just pain from walking or moving around, but like the delayed onset of the physical symptoms of like a spider being near me or on me, you know, like I see the spider, oh, alarm, um kill it, and then I experience like itching I get hives. I feel, like that's not my mind creating it, like that's not my mind manufacturing physical symptoms because there's a bug in the room. That would make sense if the spider got away. Spiders don't usually get away from me. But like I'm talking about like alarm, threat eliminated, like that thing is dead and out of my mind. And then like 10 minutes later, I'm like, "Oh, here's the anxiety of seeing a spider. Like here's all the fear response just like way late." So, I think I didn't get all the conditioner out of my hair. I do use a Cantu leave-in conditioner, but not in such volume that it would really be feeling like this. My streams are completely pointless. Like, this is completely pointless. I I don't I don't get why I can't see the chat. I don't get why that doesn't work for me most of the time. Um, and like my face is swelling, my nose is getting bigger now that I'm like, holding the phone and looking at it and sitting up. And I'm okay, obviously. I'm always gonna be okay. That's a delightful noise. That's a delightful noise. It's my big ball chain on a ballpoint pen. I had to do that. Be so bad if that flew off. It'd be so bad if that flew off. And I'd be like, oh shit, fuck things up. Oh. Well, I'm gonna go take a shower and I don't know. I feel like I feel tired just thinking about going to do something, and like maybe the trick is that I like can't think about it. But the things that I want to do are set up a sewing machine and sew the skirt. And like if I could make any progress in like I don't even know where I'm gonna set the sewing machine. Yeah, I guess I do. On the desk that my mom gave me in the garage. That'll be fine. It's near an outlet. So if I could just like clear off that desk, that would be some progress. Probably just gonna do like an orange, black, red, like finger painted canvas. And put my design on that. Uh, I don't have a lot of hope that I'm gonna finish the corn uh shirt. I started making a corn shirt like last year. I came up with that design, and like just got a space set up to work on t-shirt designs. And then this Corn 30 contest, and it's like, ooh, that's perfect timing. Except it doesn't feel possible. But it doesn't feel possible right now, and it's not due until the 5th, and it's a deadline, so like maybe I'll just, fucking like do it, and maybe I won't, and it's okay if I don't. I wasn't actually making it for anyone besides me. Anyway, I feel like you have to be at least a little aware of corn to recognize that it is inspired by corn. But I fucking fuse. Just write corn on something. Not doing that. Not doing that. Not doing that. So, like, the contest is kind of interfering with the direction my art is taking, or I mean, like, not so far, not at all so far, but like i'm I'm definitely influenced by that, and like I know what I'm not gonna do. I'm not just gonna write corn on it, and I'm not gonna like just like write down song lyrics. Like, people are like mostly doing very like they're focusing on like one album or one song, and Man, if my ex-boyfriend Owen called me right now and like either got me pissed off by pushing my buttons or made me have to be defensive to protect myself, so like protector mode, um or just like loved me and like let me love him, that could like that could animate me. So if I could like channel him, if I could channel myself, I mean, it's just I just feel like I'm just like uh, like as soon as I feel like ah, I'm just uh again. All right. Well, thank you for spending time with me. I I spent like all my energy like working through my existential crisis. Like I don't feel like just like crying. I don't feel like hopeless and desperate and like you know um like that like horror of like this is what I have to live with and I did this to myself. Like I lost my voice, my teeth are chipped, someone that I love beat me, but like I let that happen. I chose for that to happen. Like I don't feel fucked up about that. Um I feel I feel like it's fine uh losing the ability, the opportunity to minister. That's fine. Not being able to go to church anymore, like that's fine. And I maybe I've been pushing myself like way too hard, and this is gonna be good for me to regroup and The feeling like you're gonna switch and be like a sneeze feeling, it's like, and you never sneeze, or it's like trying to come and you never come. It's like I'm pulling the trigger and the chamber's empty. I hate it. I hate this feeling. I hate this feeling. I hate this feeling. This feeling. Okay, I'm gonna go shower now. Okay, I love you. Bye bye. Love. I'm not feeling love and light. I'm just faded. I'm just so faded. I'm just so tired. I'm just really tired. I just need to rest and, like, it's fine. Just, I surrender. White flag, you know. I feel like issues. Like, I feel like I am best suited to sit in a fucking trap house and, like, like, that's a very peaceful environment for me. Like, that's a very, that I'm just well suited, like, to keep that kind of company, you know? I'm sedated. I'm sedate. I'm not just chill, I'm sedate. The, like, issues, so fucking disappointing. So fucking disappointing. Ah! Ah! Like, issues is like listening to corn underwater. I don't even know what comes after that. I don't. I fucking like. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. The issues is playing in my head right now, and it's like how deep could that even be in there? Like, I had it on a cassette tape, and I recorded over that cassette tape. I don't know, man. Like I don't even give a fuck like labeling the tape. I was like, this sucks. This album sucks. This is like corn's not even good anymore. Like corn's not even good anymore. Like life's not even good anymore. This sucks. This sucks. Nothing's good anymore. Nothing's fucking good anymore. Hot Topic's not good anymore. Fucking nothing's good anymore. MTV's not good anymore. Fucking nothing's good anymore. Nothing's good anymore. Nothing's good anymore. And like and that feeling that like things were better and they are not now, like that just like continues. Like that's just like that's how I feel about like the world. Like, it's just like shit. Like this is just like this is just really just this place really just went to shit. This place really just went to shit. This is so fucking bad. This is so fucking bad. This is so fucking bad. This is laughably bad. Like, like the fact that we're all just like here, just like, this is okay. It's like, fucking, like, are you kidding me? This is a horrible. The, like, life should not be this. Man, I tell you, I don't think that I could, like, like, be, uh, I don't think I could have become this person. I don't think I would have had the opportunity to um like untrigger all of my like trigger shit, if I had been in the working world like I was. Um because like customers suck and like fucking like the public like sucks and like drivers like suck. Other people's kids suck. Oh, but I just so feel for anyone that is in the working world. Like